you've got to be careful who you do business with. A lot of people say you shouldn't do business with friends or family. I don't look at it like that. I look at it now as it's all down to that particular individual circumstances. If it's not aligned with yours, if they're not in a similar position, a very, very close position as you, it's probably not going to work. So 9 times out of 10, if you bring a business idea, so you're going to start this business 100%, you've made your mind up, you got it lined out, and you bring this business to someone you know, because you need business partners. You need this person to do this role, you need someone to do this role, and someone to do this role, and you do this. 9 times out of 10, the people that you bring the business idea to are going to say yes. And that's what I've learned is the issue. Everyone says yes because everyone's going to say yes to potentially more money. But these same people saying yes to going into business with you might not be in the same position as you. Whereas this is your plan for financial freedom. This is what's going to work. This is what's going to get you in a better situation. But the person you bring an idea to could already be well off, could already be in a better position. Or they've got this other business that's a passion project and they want this to work way more than they'll want this to work, starting with you. So what I've come to learn is in 2023, I kind of like quit YouTube because I was focused on a different business that I felt like this is what I'm going to do now that's going to skyrocket my financial situation. YouTube's great, but it's consuming my time and zapping my energy. I haven't got time to do that. I need to focus on this business. And I went in business with a handful of people, and they're all good people and they're all good businessmen and they're all successful in their own right, but they weren't in the same position as me. I was like, well, I need this to work. And these individuals, one of them had a business on autopilot, just coming in from their phone. So it felt like to me that he was doing it more as like something to do, something to keep busy as a hobby. And then you got the other person who just said, you know, yes, I'm willing to do that, but he had something else that he's passionate about that he focused on. So we weren't committing properly with slow replies and weren't doing the things that he said he was going to do, blah, blah, blah. And it comes to the point where, well, you're still making money off this. You're still making money off this. I've stopped the thing that I was doing that was making me my money because I felt like this was going to be the thing. You know, me being naive to business and stuff like that and thinking everyone knows better than me because I'm new to this thing. You know, I've only just quit my job 1 year ago. And then it comes to the point where I'm going to have to do this on my own. And I broke off and done it on my own. Made way more money than I would have with those guys, even though they're good guys, and I'm not shitting on those guys. And all of their roles I just did on my own. And then I realised, oh, I work better on my own. I'd love to work with somebody, but unless they're in the same position as me, I'm not going to work with them. And, you know, that business, it's still there, but it didn't live up to what I thought it would. I feel like I was a couple of years late, maybe 1 year late. So I caught the tail end of the spike, made a bit of money, and then now it's just cruising. But I would have made even less money if I was working with those other individuals. But the point is, you can have these business ideas. I'll never say don't work with your friends, because I think the best thing ever is if you and your boys are in the same position, on the come up, none of you have got anything going on, and you all sit in a room and say, listen, we're going to start this. I feel like that's the best chance you've got, opposed to working with other successful people that have got their own thing. It starts becoming competitive. There's no structure because there's no leader. Everyone's got an ego and everyone feels uncomfortable with certain suggestions and shit like that, and you can end up wasting your time. Now, I got lucky. I didn't waste my time. I made a lot of money, but I seen that, you know, I've sacrificed some of the stuff that I was doing for this, and certain people weren't committed or doing it for different reasons, or doing it as in a way of throwing shit at the wall hoping it sticks, or doing it for, you know, hobby, keeping busy reasons, you know, opposed to needing the money where I needed the money. So you gotta always be careful with who you do business with. Could be good people, could be bad people, it's irrelevant. The business is the business, and shit needs to get done. And if other people that you're working with can't get the shit done, you're better off on your own. Peace. The Rich Forever School community is now doing $100 to $100,000 challenge. Right? You might hear that and think, $100 to $100,000. How's that even possible? It's already been done. We've already done it, and now we're doing it again. Right? So every member, we're going to turn your $100 into $100,000. Join while you still can, and join while it's still cheap. It's currently 60 pence a day. Can you afford to miss that?
60 pence a day in order to turn your $100 into $100,000. Not to mention all the other value that's within the community. Check the promotional video, click the link. The link is somewhere around here. Join while you still can. I'll see you inside. Peace.